Hi. Hey. Yeah. Good boy. Giganticus Bigfoot flavor video. Little collection I have. Rough. You know, just a little rough thing to put aside. I mean, I had my wall covered at one point. Thought that was a little part of studies. Uh, I'm noticing that a lot on Google there's stuff talking about Gigantopithecus. That's them talking about Gigantopithecus. I guess they got their measurements off a tooth. So I take my tooth out. They can tell that I'm 6 foot, 280 pounds. And that tells you everything. I don't think so. You know, I was raised around this stuff. My Gigantopithecus is over 30 feet tall. I mean, my truck's there as a measurement, and my truck's taller than me. I'm 6 foot, so you could triple that, still won't come up to the same height as the Gigantopithecus. 6 times 3, it's not gonna. So yeah, I have some pictures of that. It's not just a piece of tooth that comes from some other country. Okay, I took pictures. They're mine. They're on Google. I can take them down. I can put them up. not up for everybody else to claim that it's theirs. They know they did. So it's a real struggle for them people that are talking about it because they don't have no evidence of anything except a piece of tooth. Kubota, that stands by Princess Gigantopithecus. He's not as tall as her, but I'll tell you, he's got 7 brothers. Okay? He's got 7 brothers. How do I know? Years ago, I had no trail cam. I know all that kind of business. You can see them coming in, one, and then another, and then another, and then another, and then, oh, it's a group, huge. Where trail cam can't pick something up that big. So if you have a study, you kind of understand what's going on. Of pictures. You can't just have one picture and say, I got it. I mean, how'd you get up to that point? Right? These are groups. There's one, there's another. Just not looking around. And most of the time when you're looking at my group pictures, you can keep looking at deeper and deeper and deeper, and you're always going to see more evidence, more evidence, more evidence, more evidence. It's not like a singular picture where, it's token, it's there, and there's nothing else. It's just a small little tiny piece, but if you have your own data, you can research your own data. And go over it. It's just like going back to, your favorite spot and going back all the time. You're going to notice little different things. Well, we'll see, in a season or summer, all about, 30 years, 35 years. Yeah. Not 20. I'm just a bit of outdoors. I've lived my whole life in the outdoors. And there's no doubt, okay? I have other witnesses. It's over 30 feet deep. So most of the time, like when the big group comes, what happens is it's like the wind. All the trees start blowing. Next thing you know, like depending on what kind of ground you are, if you're not on rock or hard ground, the ground rumbles. And all the trees shake. And you'll keep watching, you won't see nothing. But the group's there. You might think it's a moose or something like that, but a moose is pretty small compared to these things. Now, I would think people understand that a grizzly bear is not comparison to one of these giant Bigfoots. They'll just grab a Bigfoot. A grizzly and finish it right there like a little tutu. And so, yeah, they are masters of the wilderness. And I learn off them all the time. I can go and see them anytime I want. But I don't have a reason to right now. It's just that I was not feeling good. I kind of got like a cold a bit. So I took some beaver balls, some tea. And what you do is you make tea and then you go lay down and cover up and sweat it out. That's what it does. It's like a hot serum that goes inside, warms you up. And good thing about it, you can do the same thing all over the next night. Next thing you know, you're coughing out like whatever congestion that you had. And I've tried penicillin and stuff like that, and it hasn't worked. So beaver balls seems to work for me. A lot of people don't know about beaver balls. I mean, I was talking to somebody that, their dad used to take the beaver balls. And, he was a trapper. And he'd hang all the beaver balls all the way around the tent. And I had asked the guy, I said, because it was a picture of his dad at his cabin. Why is he hanging up the beaver balls like that? He says, well, he says, I heard that's what keeps evil spirits away and stuff like that. But I learned that beaver balls is a medicine. And he didn't know what he was doing back then, but he was just drying the beaver balls out. And that was about it. That's as far as he got. But, once they're dried out, you can jar them. You keep them for whenever you need them, man. I've got mine for 3 years. If I get sick, I'll cut a chunk off, boil it, make tea, and I'll drink it. So there were some people out there that, they have stuff, but they don't really know what it is. And I think, there's a lot of stuff like that in nature that people don't talk about. Because now you'd have to, go out there and find somebody that's got a trapping license and ask them for some beaver balls. Or they prefer just to go to the drugstore. And that's okay with me. Mm-hmm. Another thing is that I think if you're going to go out there and do drugs, you're at a big loss. I wouldn't want to listen to you or what you think. I'm more of an organic person. I give a small little tiny piece of video to this guy, and he won't let you guys know Black River Madison what I have. And that's fine. To cover that up, he put a synthetic branch on it, on Jake's face. And it pisses me off. Because you can tell how synthetic some people's fingers are by adding synthetic garbage on top of my picture. So that doesn't surprise me, because that's all I see is everything that person's got is not organic. I have organic pictures. That's all it is organic pictures, okay? I can take my stuff and just take it down. You guys can, watch that kind of stuff, or you want to watch this kind of stuff. It's not good enough for you? Well, get the hell out. I don't give a damn. No one's paying me. You want to put synthetic garbage on top of a picture and ruin it for everybody else and think that, everybody's going to like that kind of garbage? Well, it's going to follow you. Keep doing mushrooms, dude. I knew it. Think I'll ever listen to you again? You want to do drugs when you're out there and come back on YouTube and talk to us about it? Acid. Sorry, dude. I'm not watching your videos anymore. Especially what you do to organic pictures. I mean, looking at the history of that, I mean, that's all they do is over and over again. You're going to try to tell me you got giganticus. Okay, dick. I own it. I got it. I have it. I got pictures. I have giganticus. Bigfoot flavor. No one can turn around and take it. No. Good 12 minutes so far. So yeah, I'll be putting up some more footage there in the future. I come on and say hi to everybody. I think that being alone on something like this is good. You know, if you need everybody else's, support what you're doing, well, you ain't the guy doing anything. You know, you want to get something done, you got to go out there and do it. You can't just look like you're doing it. You know, yeah, I go out there every time. The group comes to me. Okay, am I gonna run after them? No, I'm not a fool. They come to me. Maybe the world's not ready for that. You know, unless you want to look at some fake, go ahead. You know, I think the world's ready for that. Let's get AI to see where's what and where things are at. It doesn't bother me at all. Don't scare me at all. No, it's organic. Something very fast, faster than what you think. It's an animal that's very fast. Travels on all 4 feet. Feet, hands. Stands once in a while to look in the distance or watch. And there'll be a hole somewhere. And that's where they'll be watching from. And so a lot of stuff out there, okay? But if you don't go and research it, you will never know. Or if you haven't lived it, how's that? Something I've done since 8 years old. Knowingly by myself. Dealing with it. Sharing it. So yeah, as time goes on, I'm trying to prep things a little bit better. If you're watching, subscribe. Lets me know that you want to see more. Other than just watching it and not saying anything, well, you know what? Then it's a good thing because nobody had no complaints about anything. If you want to look deeper and deeper and deeper, I'll push it further. Deeper, deeper, and deeper. It's always going to be, closer view. And anything I play, I mean, I could play it over in another dimension. Crop, slow down. But I don't do a whole lot of that. But there's a lot of stuff that's not spoken of because I don't do that. But that's real organic pictures. That's what they do. They just keep getting information out of these videos as you're playing it because it's real footage, real organic footage. And some of that doesn't take real organic footage. You're just going to see a face and that's it. It's done. You're over. No. My link is connected to all the beginning of my YouTube channel till now. Okay? And I took these videos 2020 and up to 2024. Actually, I just took one the other day because I said that I was on my way out the door and I had another connection, so I went to see my other connection and at nighttime. And I got there at the group and I got out of the truck and called him, came straight towards me and onto the left. And well, they know about those electronics, so I shut them off and we had a nice talk. We had a nice chat. And it was nice. It was refreshing. I have other videos with that I haven't put up yet, like with the binoculars and with my other camera, all in the same areas that I've been at. So they will, be like kind of like put a thing together. I probably will play some shorts with some Bigfoot territory. Kind of see like a little bit of territory, like where I've been. I'm not trying to give any direct points where I've been, but it's nice to see what kind of land that where I get my pictures from, what kind of surroundings. I noticed that it doesn't matter if the trees are just 10 years old. They'll be there. It won't bother them. They like to have the bigger trees, but they could be anywhere. It doesn't have to be big trees, but the Gigantopithecus usually needs to be around bigger trees. So I'm keeping an eye on Google. I want to see where my pictures kind of shift into there. And if I hadn't put a cover there for people to see my stuff, and it appears to be there, well, then there's a problem. I'll go back and forth on this. If you're going to see anybody there standing there with Gigantopithecus, you'll see me standing alone, nothing around me. It'll be just me. You won't see a picture unless you come see my video. By then you won't know what you're looking at anyways. So little research has been done. Anyways, I'm not doing research. These guys are my friends, okay? I got along with them better than I get along with people. So, yeah, I shouldn't have shared anything, but I have been, right? And if you're going to share something with somebody, well, I'm not asking anybody to share anything with me. I don't want anything from anybody, okay? You want to call me and ask me a question, you call me. Not a problem. I'm not shy. I'm not running. I'm not running from nothing, okay? Nothing at all. I'm not scared of nothing. And if you think I'm shy and I'm running, I'm stupid. I'm not the guy on mushrooms and doing acid, okay? I'm not that kind of guy. And don't accuse me for something that you don't know about. And that's nature. No, I didn't. Notice that Todd Standing, when he made my video, he said he talked to Survivor Man. Everything that he says on that video is about me. Because he felt something. He felt something. I think he's not really feeling anything about only himself. It's arising, it's floating to the top. Yeah. I mean, I went out this summer and I visited. I got some stuff. I went out last summer. I got some stuff. I go visiting, I take some pictures, a bit of pictures, I spend the time there. That's the difference. I'm not just there to enjoy myself, but I'm there for them too. how he's been. Spent years with these guys, okay? So yeah, we can tell that lots of this stuff has got to do with business, and it upsets people. But you know what? That's too bad. You want to make money on scary videos? Go ahead. I'll just keep on pushing my pictures out, my videos out, and they're not pushed out. My videos as scary videos. They're just pushed out organically, the way it is, the way it's been. And I mean, someone will say, "Oh, it's not clear. It's not clear." Well, nighttime videos are not that clear, but the experience is clear to me. Okay. And if you haven't been there at that time and during the day, at all times, I mean, you really haven't been there. You can't just go there and leave and say, "Done it. It's done." No. You're entering in someone's home. It's never gonna be done, dude. So come out with one picture, like 5 years later, you're like, still playing with the fucking same picture, same face, no teeth, never any teeth on anything, eh? Chew on that. Anyways, check out the Pith, Bigfoot, flavor. That's who I am. That's my title. It follows me. So have a nice day. I have it. I own it. Might piss off some people, but what? Reflect. Yeah, reflect on what you have. Don't try to reflect off me. Your thoughts won't reflect off me at all. I have my own. You think I've been around it one day in my life. Is that what you're thinking? And everybody else knows everything about it. They don't have a picture. They haven't spent the day around it. They can't prove that they've been around it. I've been around it. Slept around it. Been around it. I know about it. Then you want to, it pisses me off when people come on. It's like you start talking about it. They have nothing. They're talking about me, okay? Because whatever they have is too far away to even say. It's like, are you sure? Can you see an eye? You feel anything? It's just way too far, You got to get in the boat. You got to get out there. You got to fish it. And then you got to pull it in yourself and record it by yourself, okay? That's the way it works. Other than that, you tell me you went fishing, you got a big one, and you lost it. I don't want to hear about it. You're just talking about somebody else's fish now. Until you come home with it there, then you can talk about it. Otherwise, it's another story. That's right. Well, anyways, this video here is 27 minutes long. And I'll be making some more. I'm not sure exactly when. I enjoy making these videos. Hope you appreciate them. And I'm Giganticus. Bigfoot flavor. You want videos, and subscribe. It tells me that you want to watch more. You want to hear more of what I have to say. I'm not going to lay it all out in the video, so it takes time. And that's what the answer is. Thank you for watching the video.